What's up, snake fans? Dave Palumbo here for Muscle Serpents Daily, and today we're going into the snake room. We're going to take a look at some cool stuff that we got going on. I'm continuing my work with my Black Dragon water monitor that I got from my good friend Paul. I am working on training it every day. You've been seeing I've been doing a little bit more, trying to build up positive threads, and we will once again engage our water monitor and try to, number one, get his trust, or get her trust, I should say. Number two, get a little closer to her, put my hands on her, but in a very non-threatening way. That's the goal. We're also going to be looking at some boas, taking a look and see if there's anything cool going on in the boa room. I didn't want to disturb. I had a lot of SCORIA locks today. I didn't really want to bother them too much, but we'll take a look at a couple things just real quickly. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the underground reptiles video I put up. Hopefully I will put it up by the time this thing airs. And I probably will be heading back over there probably in another maybe 2 weeks to check out some of the new stuff they got coming in. So my good friend Ryan over there is doing some great stuff. He's got a great facility. Matter of fact, it's one of the facilities when I go there and I say to myself, man, that's what I would like the setup I would like to have here at my place. I have a good setup, but his building is bigger than mine. Although I don't know if I would build it wood. He has a really nice wood building. I don't know if that would be smart to do over here because of the hurricanes. I mean, I guess you can get hurricanes anywhere, but that thing is built like Fort Knox, so it doesn't look like it's going anywhere. He's got a great setup though. Outdoors, indoors, it's fun as a reptile enthusiast to go visit his place. All right, let's go into the snake room and see what's going on. This is a really interesting pairing I'm doing. I wanted to kind of show you guys. I thought this girl might go last year, but she was a little too young. I think hopefully she'll go this year. She's a Enchi Orange Dream Champagne, hypo, 100% het pied. She may be yellow belly too. Really, really beautiful. One of the nicest champagnes I've ever produced. And she's being bred by an Orange Dream Ultramel pied that's had hypo. So ultimately we're trying to get the hypo pied here thing going on with these guys, and then everything would be head Ultramel. Then we get the champagne in there. Oh, she's not happy. They weren't locked, so I wasn't too concerned about that, but I'll leave them alone just because I want to give them some time together. But this could be a good pairing. Imagine Enchi, Super Orange Dream, Champagne, hypo pieds that are head Ultramel. Can't go too bad with that. All right, I just had a really good positive encounter with this Black Dragon water monitor. She came over to my hand and I just replaced her water. I gave her a water bowl. She's going to investigate that. She really loves the water. She's going to go in the water bowl right now. She's going to do a little bathing, soaking, maybe a little drinking. But she literally came over to me, and I had my hand right here, and she came right up to me with a tongue flick, and I was nervous because I didn't know if she was going to try to bite me. She didn't look aggressive, so I said I'm going to take a chance, and she just licked me a little bit, and I rubbed her under the chin. She wanted to come out, I think, and I just kind of like let her know she's not coming out. I rubbed her a little bit more. Now she's hanging out in the water bowl, in a little soaking dish. And here she comes again. Let's see if she comes over again. I think she really is trusting me a little bit now that I don't have a glove on. The glove definitely does not instill confidence, so I'm not ever using a glove with her unless I absolutely have to, because she does not like the glove. Right here she comes again over to my hand. She's very curious. She definitely wants to see what's going on. That's for sure. And I don't want to scare her too much, but I'm trying to speak really slowly. See, but I have my hand nice and flat, like my friend Sean O'Rourke said. Just keep your hand flat, he said. And try to get on. So she wants to come out now, so I don't want to get her out. She tried to climb onto my arm, and I don't have a sweatshirt on, so I don't really want to let her out right now because they have very sharp claws, and you can tell she didn't try to hurt me. She just wanted to walk on me and grip onto me. And those talons are like velociraptor talons. So I want to I'm gonna have to come down here with a sweatshirt next time. So if she wants to climb onto me, she won't rip my skin apart. All right, I think that was a good encounter we had. I think it was a really good little thread. She obviously wants to come out, she wants to play, and that's a cool thing. And I've only been working with her for a few days, so that's a really nice thing. I'm really happy. All right, a little update on my ivory blue tongue skink. I call it super hypo. They call these northerns. This is really my favorite lizard, probably, aside from my water monitors. This guy is so cool. I don't even know if it's a girl or boy yet. He's put a lot of size in since I first showed him to you. Let's put him in the grass here. Let's see what he does here. Okay, there's the big boy. Look at that boy. He's so tame too. When I first got him, he was like trying to bite my hand off. These are the coolest lizards. I love them in white too. I mean, this is as close to a snow as I have right now. Hopefully this year, Pablo and I will get these blue tongues, my other blue tongues, my adults, to breed. They're in brumation right now, and they'll be coming out pretty soon. And it's within that first week that they come out, that's when you got to try to breed them. And that's that's one of the things I really want to accomplish this coming breeding season, breeding my blue tongue skinks. That and my olive pythons, for sure. All right, say hi. Let me see that blue tongue. I think he's cold. It's cold. It's a little chilly here today. Okay. We're trying to do some little bit of training with the black dragon water monitor. I know she wants to come out, but I really want her to interact with me. And once again, there's got to be a trust issue. I got my hand here. About as flat as it could be. I want to try to pet her under the chin. That's my goal, without startling her. She is a little nervous. And we had a good interaction the other day, but I got scratched. She didn't try to scratch me like maliciously. She just wanted to climb on me. So now I got my sweatshirt on. You got to have a sweatshirt on. All right, I'm going to try to go under her chin now. Okay. All right. Here she goes. See, now I got the sweatshirt on. So I'm trying to let her, I don't want her to think I'm trying to hold her in any way whatsoever. I want her to feel nice and relaxed. See, okay, there she goes. Let's see if we can get her. Okay. Okay. I don't want her digging into my neck or my head. Let's see if she got that in. Okay, that was pretty good, right? I was a little scared. She was a little scared. She climbed, she went back in, no one got hurt. I only got a little scratch here on my finger. My arm's still intact. I'm getting surgery Wednesday. I'm getting a cardiac cath. I gotta make sure I don't look like I'm mangled by a crazy beast. But I have to say that was a positive thread. I'm gonna leave it at that. We're gonna change our water balls and we'll try again tomorrow. She got big.
She's huge. She's been eating jumbo rats.
Are you already filming?
Yeah.
Annie Hall. Can you believe how big Annie Hall is, Pablo?
She's pretty big.
Let's get her outside here for a second. I want to see her in the sun. Ow, she bit me. See, that's why you don't stop filming.
I didn't stop, but I didn't see the...
Yeah, I got bit in the arm just now. I don't know why. I think she was a little scared. I have never had her outside this, so... This is Annie Hall. Obviously, you guys have seen her. I've had her since she's 1 day old. She usually doesn't bite. That was the first time I've ever gotten bitten by her. She got me in the arm a little bit. And she's trying to smother me now and cut off my oxygen supply to my mouth. What a character, right? But she is our green Anaconda. This is the heaviest snake in the world. It's not the, she wants me to shut up, I think. It's not the biggest snake in the world. The reticulate python would be, but it's definitely the heaviest bodied snake, and that's why they like to be in water in the Amazon. And she's beautiful, I love her. You know, we really haven't been handling her that much, but she's been really knocking down some good meals. She just shed. She's looking great, and that's why I wanted to take her out in the sunlight here. And, you know, all snakes can be a little snippy. Anaconda's got a bad reputation of being biters. They're, you know, I've never been even bit. I know, Pablo, you've been bit by her once, right?
Yeah.
And I think it's just because, you know, sometimes when you get them out there in a crappy mood, she really didn't want to come out. She was really kind of resisting coming out, and I get rid of the glove. I don't the glove now. She's calmed down now, and she's kind of just chilling, and they're so beautiful. I mean, a lot of people don't realize they're in the boa family. They're really very similar to boas in the sense that they give live births. They are boas in a sense, but obviously a much bigger boa. Boas do not get anywhere near as big as this. This girl's gonna get humongous if we keep feeding her, you know, and she stays alive, because it's just a matter of time. It's not if they're gonna get big, it's when they're gonna get big. Because even slow feeding them, they'll still continue to grow throughout their entire life. So she's at a pretty nice, this is a pretty nice size right now. It's kind of comfortable. If she decided to try to choke me right now, I could pull her off without a problem. She seems to be comfortable holding on around my neck. Look, I got a big neck. And, you know, I mean, I could imagine a point where she's going to get probably double the thickness of this, and I probably wouldn't let her wrap around my neck at that point, because, you know, they're pretty strong, these guys, but she's not squeezing hard at all. And she's our little mascot. Once again, I'm so happy that I have a permit to be able to keep these prohibited species here in Florida. You know, it's definitely a responsibility on my part to do my part in responsible keeping and education of the green anaconda, because it's kind of sad that, you know, they're villainized, but there is a risk. We don't want these things floating around in the Everglades, obviously, so we want to educate people, but in the right hands, responsible hands, we can educate. And it's always fun to take out a green snake and then have it choke you around your neck so that you can't breathe. I mean, that's always fun, right, on video? So we're gonna put her back, and we gave her a little exercise for the week now. She's got some eye caps, maybe, Bob. Yeah. They have kind of weird eyes. They're kind of really spaced close together. And that's because they're almost like alligators. They stick their head out of the water when they're swimming, and they can kind of see what's going on, which is kind of cool. But you see, she really is calmed down right now. She's kind of really mellow. She's having a good time, and there's no fear here at this point. A little update on my IMG SCORIA het call albino. This guy keeps getting, actually it's a female, she keeps getting darker and darker and darker. I'm still baffled. I've shown you her a lot so far, but I can't believe she keeps getting darker. Look at her. She's almost black. For a SCORIA with such reduced pattern, to have that much black in her, doesn't even look like a SCORIA anymore. It's crazy. Unbelievable contrast. It's the nicest IMG SCORIA I've ever seen. Most of the IMGs don't even get black. They just a little black edging on them gets black. Not the whole body doesn't accumulate melanin. This is really bizarre. And that's why I held her back. Pretty amazing. Hopefully she'll be able to breed her in a couple years. Maybe there's another hidden gene in there I don't know about. I don't think so, though. Just the IMG gene does its thing the way it wants. Contrast that last female with this female. Or is this a male? I think this is a male, sorry. Different litter. This is not het albino. This is just IMG SCORIA. And he keeps getting, all his blacks on him keep getting darker, and the bands get thicker. See how they're getting thick? But his body is, aside from a few black speckles, he doesn't have black on him. Well, I guess kind of toward the tail he's getting some black pigmentation, but nothing compared to that other one we just saw. The other one has saturated black all over it. This one to me looks kind of cooler because it's still kept a lot of its, you know, purple pinks, and it's just got a lot of blacks in it. And so this male should be he's probably ready this year to breed, to be honest with you. He's almost 2 years old. You never know, I could throw him in with a female. Wait, let's see. Maybe we'll breed him. I'm really I really love the way the SCORIA IMG looks because it's so different in every single snake. Look at that little like hieroglyphic right there. They got just dark outline, like someone took a magic marker and just darkened it. Usually they fade when you get older, these SCORIAs. With the IMG gene, they get darker, more pronounced. All right, here's a nice little corn snake that Pablo bred, and he's here now at the facility. This is gonna, so I decided to keep him. Beautiful little amel. You know, I love my albinos. I love my albino corn snakes. And thanks to his wife, who also likes to feed very heavily, this little less than a yearling is nice, got some nice little size on it. And we're gonna keep this guy. I think this is actually a female. And look how cute. And here's a little sister brother to that. I'm not really sure. I forget which one is a male, which one's a female, but I kept a pair. And actually one of these was supposed to go over to underground, but for some reason he missed his airplane. He missed his ride. So now I got two. Look at that cool head stamp. So thank you, Pablo. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today here at Palumbo's Pythons and Boas. We're making progress with our black water dragon. I have to remember not to ignore my albinos now because I've been spending so much time with the black dragon. I haven't really been working with the albinos. I know Pablo still goes in there and plays with them. One of them, the one that we think is a female, is getting a little rebellious. I got to tell you, she's, you know, she'll be at the glass. We'll open the glass, we'll pet her a little bit, and then she'll sprint off like she doesn't want any part of us. And that's just the way it goes. Some days they're like my kids. Some days they're in a good mood, some days they're in a bad mood. And I love the spunky personality. I like trying to win them over. All right, I hope you guys are having a good day, and I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. And if you are, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications, hit that like button. I'll see you back tomorrow morning.